Hey guys, this is Primeval, back with part 20 of my Shoshone playthrough. So, last turn we went and sold Mombasa to the Ethiopians and got 2 luxuries for it, and that triggered a whole bunch of We Love the King days for us. Gaetica is starving. I'm assuming that that's because our internal trade route just finished. We'll go and fix that. Mombasa wants some people bullied. Shaka has the Manhattan Project. England has denounced the Iroquois. Our declaration of friendship with India has ended. More We Love the King days, and Montreal continues to starve, which I do like. Although they'll be in resistance for another 22 turns. Let's go grab logistics there. Right, and our spies. How are we doing there? 62%, 43, 0, and 0. We're also running a steep negative gold per turn, which is eating into our science per turn. So that's not an ideal situation by any means. Okay, that was a lot of artillery fire to take down one machine gun. Let's start pushing some of these units forward. I do want to leave the anti-aircraft gun there since he has the medic promotion, and that'll help the planes flying into Montreal heal faster. Let's also send a fighter to go and air sweep the capital. It's totally clear. Might as well take out that great general and have a shot at that ironclad. Also go and move these units forward. 53 damage on that bomber. Well, 41 damage. We'll heal up next turn. Heal there as well. Go intercept. Moving these artillery forward. And there's nothing I can hit here, so let's stroll forward. Battleships. Submarines. $19 damage. 28 damage. We'll just heal you up since you're fairly injured. 22 damage. 15 damage. 12 damage. And 12 damage for 24. That guy I think I wanted to heal, but we're actually not taking too much damage from striking the city. And fighters are really bad at attacking cities. It's a costly attack. Okay, so we get one great work here. Let's view the city. We can't view the city. We do have the option of returning it to the Babylonians, but I need a new spot to rebase my aircraft for my continued push on. So I'm going to have to create a puppet here. It's only 5 unhappiness. The city does have a zoo and a coliseum, so that's definitely nice. It covers 4 happiness there, and yeah, that's good. Alright, and we also have a great work from capturing a cod. Let's go move that to any one of our cities where we'll actually benefit from that great work. Let's actually go and drop that in our capital city. Okay, and how are we doing with resistance in Onondaga? Still 3 turns. Let's push on over here. Now, unfortunately, I think Akkad's going to be recaptured and we're going to lose our paratrooper since I didn't get a chance to destroy this infantry unit. And I don't think I have any aircraft left to deal with that situation. Well, we do have a bomber here. We're not in range, though. Alright, well, I guess that's one needlessly lost paratrooper. Yep, Akkad was bombarded by artillery and recaptured. It is good to have a friend, someone we can get some interest-free loans off of, so let's stay friends with India here. Since Ethiopia is not really interested in being our friend. We've entered the information era. That means we can start work on the space telescope. And if we were to go and work the workshop instead, that actually does add another turn. So we'll work that mine, choose production, cargo ship's done. We'll just switch back to wealth production. That's 7 gold per turn, which isn't great, but I don't have anything else I'd rather do. Let's go send some more production to the capital. Shaves 1 turn off of Hubble. The riders are done. Let's go grab a bank here. That does get us a happiness. And we can adopt a policy. Okay, so that would get us some happiness. Rigging elections. We do have all of our spies on election rigging. But I don't know if doubling the chance of successfully rigging an election is going to be that valuable, since we generally do get positive success on rigging an election. Specialists consume half food. I don't really want to grow very rapidly anymore, especially since we're running out of happiness, so I don't know if I need extra food, although it does mean I can run extra specialists. That might not be bad. Covert action or civil society. I do have a lot of great works, so getting some more culture there could push us through future social policies a little faster. Creative expression is tempting, civil society is sort of tempting, covert action might be tempting if I knew how much of a benefit doubling my election chances are. 3 gold from trade with freedom ideology. Both freedom ideology civs are currently embargoed, so that's not going to really work out. +1 happiness from every national wonder. I have, I think, 2 or 3 national wonders, so that's not really worth it either. Let's go with Creative expression. More culture means maybe we'll get a better social policy sooner. Okay, so that got me 5 more culture, which isn't really worth it. But that's because I have 5 great works in cities that are not under resistance. I'll get another 5 once Onondaga is out of resistance. So a social policy that gets me 10 culture per turn, possibly more once I capture more great works. Might not be the worst. Let's get some nukes. We've got ourselves a new spy. We could go and drop that in 178, 77. $159, 102. So 178 at Buenos Aires looks like the next best. Oh, we already have a dude there. Okay, well, maybe you can finally go on counter-espionage then. Montreal is starving, that's great. Arts are flourishing. Genoa was impressed by India. And we can take some more promotions. Just go and grab cover. Okay, so first things first, let's take down any units to prevent that silliness from happening a second time. Okay, strike. Okay, so that takes care of all of the Malay units. We'll go and, well, we can pillage that farm for some hit points, take the city. Let's return that unit, and we will create a puppet. And actually, having them go and retake that last turn, even though we lost a paratrooper, did trim down the population, which means we're not in a negative unhappiness mode, which is nice. Okay, so embargo the Zulu, I'm fine with that. Enact freedom ideology, I'm also fine with that. So let's go and just vote for freedom. Commit delegates. It would give India and the Iroquois 2 extra votes, but it also puts me in better competition in terms of number of votes with Ethiopia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 5 city-states. Ethiopia now has 1, 2, 3, 4. Just 4 city-states. Alright. He's getting his other votes from previous World Leader attempt and being the current host, plus World Wonders. Okay, so there's some anti-aircraft guns, but those are all Hiwathas. He is getting in the way here. I'm not sure if that's on purpose or if he's planning to attack. In any event, I do want to go and stand beside the city here so that we can take it. Probably not this turn, but maybe next turn. Well, let's also get some hit points back. And we can go set some artillery up over here. I want got a road, and these riders will also be quite useful in taking the Zulu capital. Bombers. 37 damage there. Yeah, let's, well, we can do some damage to the city. But I definitely want to trim down all of these naval units before I actually take the city. We've got some more oil hooked up, and we can either send him over here to help with the road, or repair some more of these camps to get a little more gold flowing. Yeah, especially since Grand River is going to grow next turn, I may as well repair some more of these. Well, what tiles are we working? I guess I should have repaired the silver first. Wonder how England is doing with its happiness, since it is in civil resistance. Tyre wants bonus areas bullied, we got a promotion, a whole bunch of our deals ended. So, England's actually in positive happiness despite being at minus 51 happiness. Ethiopia is also nearly at minus 50 happiness there, and they've got a lot of happiness to spare despite that. And suddenly we are super happy, and that's because, where did all that happiness come from? I guess a lot of our luxury deals just ended. This guy, well, is probably going to want the instant heal then, and we'll go and fortify. Okay, our salt deal ended, horses, gold, iron, gold. Okay, we got salt back, and maybe gold back? No. Got salt back. Wonder what else, or how else we got all that happiness. Okay, freedom is now active, so that increases public opinion in favor of freedom, which should mean more ticks on the freedom scale, or more torches. We're facing a lot of pressure from the other civs in terms of ideology, and that's because our culture is so low. The Zulu have been embargoed, and we have a city connection between Akkad and our capital. Okay, up to air repair. Let's see, we could go, well, let's do an air sweep first, just to be safe. No resistance. Go stand on that hill and push this artillery forward as well. Get the riders towards the city. Repair that camp. Got one road piece done. Go work on another road. Yeah, Babylon should always be giving us open borders. So building a road through them is actually ideal, as it does save us a little gold per turn. We'll also start rebasing to Akkad here. Getting a fighter there will give us air recon vision. Before we rebase all of our units, are there any units that we'll want to attack first? No, everything looks fine here. Our bomber, hit that privateer. And that's all of the fleet that we can see. Let's start taking some shots at the city then. And we might even be able to take it this turn. No, that was the end of the bombers. Alright, so we've got a mobile SAM that we can also go and bring over towards the Zulu capital. Go rebase. Infantry over here. Gotta make sure COD is protected. Pillage that. And we've got one fighter who will also go and rebase. Alright, 11 turns for the Hubble Space Telescope. We've got all of our trade routes up. Espionage-wise, 62% and 43%. The rest appear to be at 0. There's going to be a world leader election in 10 turns. No one's close to the 31. We're 2 votes off from being the leader. And we are grinding through the lands of the Zulu. We do have 16 extra happiness right now, which will be good for when we go and capture another one of the Zulu's cities. And I think Onondaga should be out of resistance this turn. So that should get us a big boost. Oh yeah, a big boost to tourism and culture. Our artillery was destroyed. That's fine. A paratrooper was briefly spotted in our territory. And oh, he's still there, just invisible. Alright, I'll have to remember to go shoot that guy down. Invisible paratroopers are the most dangerous kind. Bank's done. We could go for a stock exchange. It does get us a happy face. And these bombers okay, let's go and take the city then. We do destroy 2 units. And grab ourselves 2 great works as well. It's a nice city. It's got 1, 2, 3 happiness, which isn't the greatest. We'll go create a puppet, but we're still in the positive, so that's good. And there are a whole bunch of Malay units there that'll go and kill this infantry unit when they retake the city. But having them retake the city actually works in our favor, since we want that population trimmed down just a little bit. Rocket artillery. Mobile SAMs, conventional artillery, and we'll get this rider ready to retake the city and pull back. Bombers, we do want fighters to perform some air sweeps. So mobile SAM, infantry. Where do I want to go with this infantry? Let's go and stand over here for now. It's out of the range of any city attacks. And bring our privateer to where he could potentially be useful. So take down as much of this navy as possible. That's all of those units. So this ironclad will be able to go and recapture the city, but we can take it back next turn. These bombers are not in range to do anything about the navy, so let's go grab someone with evasion to take the first couple of shots. We'll want to take down these anti-aircraft guns if possible. Who else has evasion? Okay, now we can start on the city. The mobile SAM can stay where it is. Okay, how are our great works doing? So, culture-wise, we are still last on tourism, but we're looking a little more respectable here. Let's see if we can get some more theming bonuses rolling. First off, let's move the great works, but they'll actually be used. Grand River, why not? Alright, so let's try to get a theming bonus going in Ufuzi. Art from the same era and the same civilization. We've got Iroquois, medieval. If I can get another Iroquois medieval piece of art, I can get a theming bonus there. Does anyone have medieval Iroquois art? You do, and I would be happy to swap maybe some of this atomic era art. What am I using that for? Oh, that's writing. I don't want writing. I'm looking for art. Oh, it's just industrial. Iroquois industrial. I want the same era and the same civilization. So it doesn't look like that's going to happen. What if we're close? That's both Shoshone. Alright, well, we can't get that theming bonus, at least not until we capture some more great works, so won't worry about that. But we are pushing 50 tourism, which is a very dramatic improvement from a couple turns ago. Okay, so Ethiopia is probably strongly considering war with us. Oh, and we did get satellites a while back, so maybe I'll go and have a quick look at the other continent. Akkad took a bunch of damage, but wasn't recaptured, most surprisingly. Election success, success, success. So I don't really know how much we need covert action. I guess if those city-states also had opposing spies in them, then the covert action would ensure that we got the elections rigged in our favor. We're now friends with Kathmandu, and the deal where Gandhi provided us with citrus has ended. Alright, let's take a look at the other continent. 2 triplanes. Oh, nice. Gandhi nuked Ethiopia's capital and London. That's awesome. Oh, but Gandhi's also taken a lot of nukes, and I think he's actually come out a little worse for it. Well, I'm happy that I gave Gandhi all that uranium. The other continent is a bit of a wasteland right now. It looks like either Ethiopia had a huge capital before, I don't remember exactly how many citizens he had there, or he already had his bomb shelters online. Anyways, I'm glad we don't live there. Okay, stock exchange done. Let's go grab ourselves... I guess we could use some rocket artillery. And we can promote a unit here. Let's go and grab cover, and we'll pillage that. Fortify. Okay, first off, we need to do a bunch of air sweeps. So no resistance there, or was that no resistance? Let's also go and air sweep this tile. Okay, no resistance. Fine. Let's take out the anti-aircraft. Frigates. Looks like Tyre's getting in on some of the action here. I'm not sure I'd have a bazooka sitting in the water right there, but I guess it's the thought that counts. Although, that's really not the case. And we'll just let the privateer heal up inside a cod. Got a nice road rolling. Go repair the silver and start knocking down some more of these units. Oh yeah, I want to destroy that privateer, and I'll probably want to pull this infantry out of there. Alright, so this worker could be picked off, or this infantry could be picked off by anything from the water, maybe if this artillery has extra range, but at least it won't die when this city gets retaken, and it most certainly will. Knocking down Mombasa. Or Nobamba? Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Infantry, may as well go stick him out here. And we can push our anti-aircraft gun forward as well. Okay, well, do some damage there. That's 27 damage, 22 damage. That was actually pretty risky. Almost lost a bomber, a highly promoted bomber there. 20 damage and damage. And the fighter may as well deal some damage here as well. Mobile Sam can provide some air defense over here. And this is where we'll end the video.